Hi, welcome to Sage Blue Tarot. Today is June 24th, 2021. I'm going to start the collective reading by using tarot. Thank you for being here, and let's get started. I'm going to start the reading by asking, what does collective need to know today? What does collective need to know today? Today is a full moon. I'm getting the message that it's a perfect time to release all that you know you should release. I feel like you've been getting a lot of information recently about what you need to do, maybe some revelations around family and friends, maybe some things that you didn't want to see or didn't want things to be a certain way, but I feel like right now is the perfect time to just pretty much harvest all of this knowledge and express gratitude to the universe for having access to this knowledge. And now is the perfect time to ask for help in releasing. All right, so I feel like gratitude and release are going to be big today. What does collective need to know today? I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles reversed, Temperance reversed, and the Queen of Cups reversed. So these cards are all reversed. I'm seeing the message of how important it is to rest right now. I'm kind of sensing you've been working a lot on coming up with new ideas, coming up with new ways to spend your time and energy, and you've been really doing the time to meditate and kind of express yourself in these ways that combine the spiritual and the physical world. Maybe like yoga, meditation, maybe some more art. I kind of feel like you've been doing the work and trying to balance your life, and yet there is still more time needed for rest, right? I'm kind of sensing that a part of you wants to say, okay, great, let's go. I paused. But I feel like the pause needs to be a little bit longer because the Queen of Cups reversed is here. I'm seeing that a lot of emotions are going to be coming up, and we are now in Cancer season. So allow yourself to feel the emotions. Allow yourself to sit with them. Allow yourself to maybe do visualizations with water, right? With water in its different forms. Water as a waterfall, water as rain falling down on you, as a flowing river, rain as the ocean, rain as the beach. Maybe listen to some meditations that have water sounds in order to tune into yourself. I'm kind of sensing that there needs to be a big cleanse for you to happen in order for you to grow and to step into this next part of your life. I kind of feel like you've been harboring these resentments, these sticky emotions, and you kind of don't want to address them, but you also at the same time know that you need to in order to move on. So no matter how painful this might be, or how jarring or shocking or intense this really feels, know that it's important for you to tune into yourself and to tend to yourself and to be honest with yourself about how you feel and about what you've learned and about what you need to do in order to move forward. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I have a sense that it's not, but know that the more you rest and the more you allow yourself to just be, the easier this is going to be for you at this time. Let's pull some more cards. The Seven of Swords upright. So this card, I'm seeing that it's important to have your intentions in place, right? Have your priorities straight. Know what you want and be honest with yourself about what you want, because the more you do this, the more you are strengthened, right? I'm kind of sensing that you might be getting maybe some challenges from others or some surprises from others or even yourself, right? In the mental game, in the mental sphere with other people's intentions kind of coming into place. But I feel like the more you fortify yourself and the more you give yourself the time to center yourself and to be honest and to stand in your truth and your power and your light and your divinity, the more you will be able to handle these changes that are coming up, right? Or these things that are going to be coming up. We have the Queen of Swords reversed. I'm seeing that maybe you feel like your boundaries have been kind of just not strong enough right now. You kind of need to work on your boundaries, right? I'm kind of sensing that it's good for you to kind of go back and see all the boundary work that you've done or boundary work you've been meaning to do. And now is a good time to rest and then give yourself the time and the space to rest. I'm getting the image of people wanting your time and energy right now because everybody kind of feels intense right now, right? So what do we do when we feel intense? We either go into hermit mode or we reach out to others and ask for help, right? So know that if you don't feel stable enough to offer help to others, that is a call from your inner self saying, hey, I need you to be with me right now. I need you to give me time to reset, to rest, to take myself on this journey of water visualizations, of feeling my emotions, of binge watching a good TV show, of practicing divination, of having a bath. And I feel like the Queen of Swords is coming up reversed as a sign to tell you, hey, fortify your boundaries and prepare for others to reach out to you. And at the same time, be ready to tune into what you actually want and need at this time, because it's really important for you to give yourself that rest that you need right now. I'm seeing the Knight of Cups reversed. You're going to be getting a lot of messages. I'm kind of sensing that you're going to be getting a lot of offers or ideas or invitations that are not going to be coming from an honest place. And I feel like right now it's kind of this sense of you being tested, right? Like you are going to know when you get the invitation if it's right for you. And now the test comes up. Like, are you going to show up even though you don't want to? Or are you instead going to show up for yourself, knowing that right now it's important for you to rest and recover? On the back, I'm seeing Strength reversed. This card to me, reversed or upright, it's always a good card, right? It always reminds you of your inner power, of your strength, of your ability to get through this, right? To dance through this, to give yourself what you need to get through this. And most of these cards came up reversed except for the Seven of Swords upright. So just know that your intention is the most powerful thing right now. Ask for healing, ask for your highest timeline, ask for the highest good for yourself and others, and you will receive, right? Sit with your emotions, rest, practice meditations with water, give yourself a really good shower with intention of purification in order to kind of get this balance going, right? In order to, I feel like right now you're birthing a new way of being for yourself, a new self, right? Like a new evolution of yourself is coming to light. But what needs to happen at the same time is this shedding, right? This like exoskeleton that's been surrounding you, these thoughts, beliefs, ideas, relationships, these things that you don't want to face, but that you need to, right? And right now is a good time to kind of just practice this big, massive shedding, right? Sit with your emotions, feel your emotions, and give yourself permission to rest. Because in that way, your intuition, your intention is going to be a lot stronger and fortified. I'm seeing the Eight of Wands reverse on the back. To me, this card is about you getting messages, right, from the unknown. Sit with these messages as they come and use your discernment to see what is the truth, right? Because I kind of feel like there's going to be a dance between ego and your true self. And messages are going to be coming in telling you, do this, you shouldn't do that, you should do this. Notice how these messages make you feel, right? Do they inspire guilt in you? Do they inspire despair, sorrow? Or do they inspire a sort of hope and wisdom, right? And I feel like whenever you start to tune into your emotions, when you get these messages, you're going to be able to see what the truth is. I kind of feel like you're going to be practicing a new way of seeing. I'm also seeing, when this card comes up reverse, I'm kind of seeing maybe some jealousy from others, or maybe you yourself are kind of feeling some kind of jealousy. Maybe you're kind of thinking, why isn't this easier? And maybe others are looking at you and thinking, well, why does this seem easy for you, right? Because you're going to be taking time for yourself. So you're going to be thinking, well, like, how dare you take time for yourself? But just know that whenever you start to do things for yourself, for your highest self, you are going to inspire that in others, right? You're going to kind of be a bit of a mirror for others, right? A kind of revelation for others. Like, they should be doing the same thing you are, right? Of course, not the exact same, but they should also be tending to themselves. And when people are not caring for themselves, they are going to be triggered by people that are, right? But just know that your priorities, your intentions, your self-care, your attending to your emotions are of utmost priority right now. In order for you to shed what no longer serves you, in order for you to know what to shed that no longer serves you. I'm going to thank this deck, thank you. And I'm going to pull from the Angelarium Oracle of Emanations deck. What does collective need to know today? I'm kind of seeing a lot about ancestors, a lot of your ancestry, maybe tune into what your lineage knows, right? Talk to your ancestors, ask them for advice. I'd say meditation is a good way to do that right now. I'm kind of seeing a lot of messages are coming in from ancestors at this time. And I figure you're going to feel supported through this. It's just about sitting down and allowing for that support to come through. What does collective need to know at this time? Raphael, Angel of Song. To me, this card is about endings that are coming. I'm kind of sensing you're going to be having to do some decisions in your life right now that you kind of already see coming, that you know is coming, right? And know that no matter how painful these decisions are, know that if you know from the center of your heart, from this balanced and centered state, after doing all this self-care and inner work and intention and manifestation, you're going to be revealed what needs to be removed, what needs to go, what needs to change. And I feel like you might be getting a sense of pain and anguish about this because it is difficult. No matter what changes we do, they do inspire change in all of their aspects of our lives, right? And I'm kind of sensing like maybe relationships in your life have to end, or you've been revealed something about them that you know is going to affect your decision about their relationships in the future, the connection with them. And I feel like this is kind of that song, right? That final song of you kind of integrating that information and acknowledging, okay, this is the truth. Not what I would like it to be, not the idea that I'm in love with, not the illusion that I've been shown. Now I've seen the truth. Now I know. And now I know that if this is the truth, then we need to go down a different pathway. This needs to end. This connection needs to be evolved into a way where I can grow, right? I'm kind of sensing like this falling down of illusions, and now you see the truth, right? But you've been in this illusion for so long that it feels like home and it feels safe, but I feel like you've been revealed so much that you can't turn away anymore. You can't turn a blind eye. Like, you can see how this is affecting you, and now you are kind of acknowledging, okay, well, this is going to end, but know that this is already ending. This is already heading towards that finish line. And know that when that finish line comes, there is a new beginning. Because when you shorten these relationships, when you kind of, I'm going to say something, when you cut people out of your life, right? People that don't deserve your time and energy, people that have been lying to you, people that have been kind of selling you this illusion, it is going to be a transition, right? And transitions aren't always smooth. It requires old and the new, and meeting it in the center and seeing what's going to come, and you don't know what's going to happen, but you know that this needs to go, but it's felt safe, and you kind of have all these emotions, right? And I'm kind of saying, like, sit with your emotions and be patient with yourself, and know that there is a mystery coming, right? A mystery that is going to be good for you as long as your intentions are in place, as long as you've been centered and balanced and caring for yourself. That which you are asking for is on the way. When you remove these things, you are now creating a vacuum. Now you're creating a space for these wonderful, abundant things that you've been asking for to come in and take its place. Kushiel, Angel of Punishment. To me, this card is about wanting to hurt others because they've hurt us, right? And Kushiel is here to remind you, to ask you, like, are you sure you want to hurt them? Are you sure you want this for them? I feel like with this card, it's about being careful with your intentions, right? Even though people have hurt you, even though people have lied to you and kind of have been kind of dancing around you, spinning this web of illusions and deception and lies to hide their authentic intentions towards you and towards your role in their life. I'm kind of sensing like you might be sensing a little bit of wanting to get some revenge, right? You kind of feel like, well, how dare you lie to me to this long? How dare you manipulate me in this way? How dare you not show yourself as you are? Like, why don't you show your intentions? And now that they've been shown, like, how long have you been lying to me? You know, it's kind of been this big revelation, this big reveal, and I'm kind of sensing that Kushiel is here to urge you, hey, be careful with your intentions. Don't waste your intentions on these people. Know that it is not your job to punish. That is not your job. Kushiel is the one that's going to take care of people that don't keep their word, that don't do what they say that they would do, that don't, people that are pretty much showing a mask, and behind that mask They're not that at all. Crucial is the one that's going to take care of that. Be careful with your intentions. The moment you start to make intentions that are in ill will towards others, you've kind of set that energy out into the universe and it's going to come back to you, right? So just release yourself from anything of wanting to punish others, because that's not going to help you. Hazmed, Angel of Annihilation. To me, this card is about these endings, right? Knowing that you have to remove yourself from these relationships, these situations, and maybe even your own thoughts, right? I'm kind of sensing that there's been this big cloud of energy around you that's been kind of feeding you these thoughts and these lies, and they feel truthful and you kind of feel safe in them, but they don't make you feel good, right? Like despair, sorrow, worry, stress, depression, anxiety, what ifs, right? They've all been kind of clouding your mind intensely. And I know that you know that it's time for them to go. And you've now been accumulating all this wisdom throughout this time. Now you're able to see more clearly. And now it's the time to face these parts of yourself and tell them to go away. Tell them to be gone, right? Hazmed is here to help you with that annihilation. And don't be afraid of the void that's going to happen when this is gone. I feel like there's this fear of wanting to feel pleasure almost. This fear of wanting to exist in a pleasurable state of trust and awareness and hope. Kind of almost feels taboo, right? But just know that you, as long as you care for yourself, as long as you have yourself on priority number one and you wish the best for yourself and you give yourself permission to feel hope, you will fill this vacuum that these changes are going to cause, right? I'm kind of sensing a lot of changes in relationships, a kind of masks being revealed, right? Like who's been wearing the mask of saying that they care, but they don't actually care. And it hurts to see that, like, it's like, wait, you don't care, and this whole time they've been pretending. Know that it's okay for the relationships to change, for these endings to come, and don't even wish them ill. You know, that is not your task right now. You're not crucial. You're not the angel of punishment. Don't try to punish people. Try to just release that energy as fast as you can. Give it to Hazmed. Ask him for help in releasing this energy that doesn't help you, that's kind of been bogging you down, so you can focus on resetting and loving on yourself and giving yourself this care and need and this heavy pause, right? On the back I'm seeing Gabriel, Angel of Heralds. To me, this is the card of you being guided from the light within, right? And you are being supported, and all you need to do is focus on this light within you, fuel and fan this light within you, and know that you are going to be guided by Gabriel. Gabriel's going to tell you, okay, we're going to go this way, this is best for you. And you don't really need to worry about the entire plan all at once, right? I'm kind of sensing that there's this light and there's darkness all around it. You might feel alone and stressed out and kind of like you don't know what's up. Just focus on the inner light. Focus on your light. Focus on resting, resetting, and you're going to be shown the way. Maybe not all at once, but at least step by step by step. As long as you come from a place of clarity and love and trust and care. I'm going to thank this deck. Thank you. And now I'm going to pull from the Trust Your Vibes Oracle deck. Yeah, I'm kind of sensing that trust is really important right now. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust in your life's purpose. What does collective need to know today? What does collective need to know today? Okay, card that just fell out is the Walk It Off card. Definitely a good time to go for a walk, even if it's short, even just 10-15 minutes, just around the block or something. Or take yourself to a park, right? Give yourself a nice long walk. See what you need right now, but I feel like a walk is going to be nice to be able to see your surroundings, the animals outside, the plant life, other people. And when you start to walk, you kind of start to inspire for communication with your spirit team. Answers will suddenly come to you. Insights will come to you. Your intuition is going to be more active because you've been stimulating yourself, right? Whenever you start to move your body, you start to connect to your body. You start to ground down all these ideas that are floating in your head. You start to ground down, and you start to be shown what is hidden in your subconscious, what the universe is trying to tell you. Walking is powerful. So go ahead and give yourself a walk today, especially because it's a full moon. The power is going to be very heightened. And I feel like it's going to be a nice way to kind of de-stress, a nice way to play with your emotions in a way that is safe, right? A nice long walk is going to feel nice. Take some deep breaths, get some insight, be illuminated by the full moon that is happening and the energy that is all around you. I feel like it's going to really activate a lot of emotions that have maybe been hidden. Feed Your Spirit came out. Feed Your Spirit is about caring for yourself. Give yourself that really nice home-cooked meal, that nice warm cup of tea. Give yourself a nicely, freshly made bed. Give yourself a nice cold glass of water. Give yourself whatever feels good for you right now, right? Tune into what brings you simple and happy and wondrous joy, right? Like what makes you feel absolutely amazing. Give yourself that, right? And light a fresh candle. Practice tarot, practice oracle, set your intentions, right? Just paint your nails. I don't know. Do things that make you feel so good, right? That kind of feel like, ooh, this feels nice. You know, like those things that you do that no matter what the before you felt as you were about to do it, you know that the after is going to be so worth it, right? So this could be working out. This could be going for a walk. This could be cleaning your home. This could be just sitting there. This could be anything, right? Everybody's different. We all have different things that feed our spirit. And the last card is the body talk. So body talk is about, again, feeding yourself, but in a more direct way. Ask your body, like, what do you need right now? And it's going to tell you. It's going to tell you, like, oh, I'd like to go eat a fruit right now. I'd like to go grocery shopping. I'd like to go sit and meditate. I'd like to go pull out my yoga mat and just do a couple of stretches and positions. I'd like to maybe read a book, maybe go get some fresh flowers for myself. I'd like to maybe make art. So just ask your body what it needs. On the back, I'm seeing the card, let go. So again, that Haznet energy, right? Let go of all that does not aid you. Let go of all of these thoughts, energies, ideas, relationships. Let go of everything that doesn't make you feel good. Anything that you know needs to go, right? I feel like you've got to give yourself permission to feel good. Give yourself permission to feel the light of hope illuminate your life, right? I'm sensing like there's just this big, I feel like you've been in the darkness for so long that there's this big taboo and you haven't felt hope in a while. So you're kind of like, no, this feels safe. I don't feel good at all, but at least it feels safe. At least this is what I know. But no, let go of that. Love on yourself and treat yourself right. You deserve the world. So I'm going to thank this deck. Thank you. I'm going to thank you as well for showing up today. And I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, so now we're going to go ahead and move into the distance Reiki portion of the episode. I suggest laying or sitting in a comfortable position, but that is not necessary. Just be open to receiving Reiki healing energy. I suggest setting your own intention for the Reiki or just allowing my intention to take place, which is always for your highest good. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 deep breaths with you. Let's go ahead and inhale, hold, and exhale. Again, inhale, hold, and exhale. And inhale, hold, and exhale. I will now begin sending Reiki. ready, start to come back into your body and open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you so much for showing up today. And I suggest drinking water since a lot of energy is moved during Reiki sessions. And I will see you in our next episode. Thank you, and